Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Seattle Mariners. The headline today, the hitting streak he's been on.
Yeah, an impressive streak. Can he keep it going in this one? Feels like there isn't a pitch he can't hit right now. Looking forward to seeing how they deal with him.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to roll. And today's starter, Bryce Miller. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today. But when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Nick York, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Right through there for a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Outside low. Now 2 balls and a strike. And there's a ball.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
And that one up and in. Look out. The pitch. Check swing, called strike. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. Ball 3.
Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Can't lose, ball.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Over to Lau.
That's an out.
Back to first, and that is a double play. Here's Joe Adele.
Pretty lengthy at bat right there, and usually the hitter wins that battle after seeing so many pitches, but instead the exact opposite, or maybe even worse than that, grounds into a double play. Tough at bat to swallow.
0-1.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Back here with my pal Singy, and on the mound now, Casey Mize.
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because you know in the back of his mind, beyond the W, he wants to have a better earned run average.
Now, Brian Reynolds. And a foul ball. Reynolds went deep in his most recent game. The 0-1. And a foul ball. 0-2 now. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. He's got it, and a quick out, number one. Stepping in, Alec Burleson.
The first baseman, Alec Burleson.
Just missed.
Ball one, no strike.
Oh, he
Nope,
doesn't get
that's
the
a ball.
call. 2-0.
2 balls, no strike. Ball.
1 out, base is empty. Climb the ladder with that fastball. 3-1. That one fouled off.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. One down, base is empty. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100.
0-1's the count.
Rodriguez needs just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues. This to third. There's one.
Out.
And that's two. All set for the start of the inning. Now at the plate, Spencer Horwitz.
Spencer Horwitz.
Miller back to work.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
Fly ball down the line. Duran sizing this one up. Hauls it in, and there's one away. This is Joey Bart.
That is it. The catcher, number 14.
Bart hitting
Joey
fifth in today's lineup.
Bart.
And he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Top of the zone for a called strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's the first sweeper we've seen today, and the batter made a mess of it.
Sawinski.
Jack Sawinski stands in now and watches strike one. Second inning here, no score. On the ground to third. To first, but it pulls him off the bag. Here's McCutchen.
Seven, the designated hitter.
McCutchen
Andrew
matched a homer in his last game. Lifted in the air, right center field. Reynolds trying to get there. And that is that. Bottom of the inning. And it's Rafael Devers in the box.
The third baseman, Rafael Devers.
That's a little bit low. Inside, just missed. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Now batting Jaron Duran. First pitch, and he just
Counts
misses.
1-0.
Devers on at first, nobody out. Next offering is downstairs. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Sawinski makes the catch, and there's one down. Cal Raleigh, the next to hit.
The catcher.
He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their #1 job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
Adele settles under it and makes the catch. Out number 2. Loud at the plate.
The second baseman, Brandon. Wow.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. There's a swing and a drive. And it bangs off the foul pole. Home run. The 2-run shot is 14th of the year, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 2-0. Here's Victor Robles. And that one wrapped foul. Fought off foul. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the second game of the series. Up the middle, sneaks through, base hit. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. And first offering is fouled off. 2 runs across in the inning, bottom half of inning number 2.
Ball, that's off the plate.
That one not close. Now 2 balls and a strike. Runner on the move. And that one fouled off. Two outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the frame. Back at T-Mobile Park, on to the third inning, digging in, Jared Triolo. That misses. Ball 1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And the count is 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Vaughn Grissom. 1 for 4 with a double in yesterday's game. And first offering is fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball. Swings and misses at the sweeper.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Off the
That's a
mark
ball.
there. And the count is even, 2-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Nick York,
Up next
the
for the
next
Pirates,
Pirate to hit.
the left
He's
fielder,
1 for
Nick
1, led off the game with a
York.
single. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Yep, that ball went
Just
out.
off the outside edge. Next pitch is
that pitch is out.
outside. 2 outs, base is empty. On the ground to third. Devers throws on to first, and the Pirates go 1-2-3. As we go
Leading up
to the
for
last of the
Mariners,
third.
the
Ryan
right
Reynolds
fielder,
here.
Ryan Reynolds.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's
Ball.
downstairs. Ball 2. And the
Ball,
slider
that's outside.
just misses.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down.
Now batting.
And now the first baseman, Alec Burleson. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. There's the strike.
0-1's the count.
That one ripped. And foul ball.
Ball 1.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one is off the wall. Into second, and he's got a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Now this one gets through, and he can't come up with it. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Waste no time there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here's Rafael Devers. First offering, and it just misses. Man at second. Runner takes off for third. Pitch in for a strike. Over to third, but the throw's offline. Man, is he fast.
It's so fun to watch.
And that's outside.
Outside.
Swing and a ball popped up. Grissom sizes this one up. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting. Left field.
And up next for Seattle, Jarren Duran. He's 0 for 1. That's in for a strike at 95. 0-1.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Runner at third, 2 away. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Back in Seattle. Now it's the second baseman, Manuel Valdez. And that's a strike. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Well, it's a really good pass to the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
Next offering is outside.
That's ball 2.
Right through there, got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Here's the center fielder, Joe Adell. Went down on strikes his first time through. Inside corner, that's a strike. 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Robles makes the grab. 2 down. 2 outs. Base is empty. Spencer Horwitz digs in now. Fly to left his first time. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And that one ripped to left and foul ball. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. The throw is still in time. He keeps his composure, and they get the out. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. Misses outside, and it's 1-0.
Well, these Mariners doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
And now the count is even. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Robert to right field, way back, gone. A gigantic blast. It's 4-0. And now it's Brandon Lowe. He's already homered here in this one. Yeah, that's fouled off. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next pitch is downstairs.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at-bat. Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Comes a 2-2. And down on strikes he goes. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. Line to left. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 away.
The batter, number 3.
J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. Struck out swinging his first time. Center field. Adell moves under it. makes the play, and it's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Joey Bart. Miller back to work. Just missed.
You know, these Pirates, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
Fouls one off. 2-2. That's inside.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Now it's the right fielder, Jack Sawinski. He's 0 for 1. Sawinski, 26 years old. He's knocked in 9 over his last 10 games.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
And that one is inside, ball 1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That's inside, and a count 2-1. That clips the corner.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swing and a miss at 96, struck him out. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. Just missed.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Right through there for a strike. Next pitch is outside. That one ripped left field. Going back on this one. Out of here. His second homer of this series. It's 4-1. Up next for the Pirates, Jared Triolo. Struck out swinging his first time. And that one is downstairs. 1-0. He swings and fouls one off. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1. Fastball for a strike at 95.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. He did not go around. On the ground. Gets it to first. And that is the inning.
Now pitching for
back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, Shintaro Fujinami.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Leading up for the
so the lineup flips over. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, Brian Reynolds. 0 for 2 in this one. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, these Mariners really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Just missed. And that's way high. And that's ball 3. In the air, left field, down the line. Dives. What a play.
Now batting, first baseman, Alec Burleson.
So up next, Alec Burleson. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. There's the strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Lifted in the air, right field. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Now it's the Mariners DH, Julio Rodriguez.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just 1 shy of that milestone.
And the first offering is not close. And another ball.
No strike.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Whips it across. Rodriguez out of the play. Inning over. And we're back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now, Vaughn Grissom. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Swing and a ball popped up. Burleson. And he makes the catch. 1 down. So the Pirates batting order turns over. Nick York, the next Pirate to hit. 1 for 2. Swung on, popped up left side. Crawford hauls it in, 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Manuel Valdez. Foul ball.
Ball, that's outside.
Outside corner, there's a strike. Fastball is outside. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Reynolds ranging back onto the track, and he makes the catch. Back at T-Mobile Park, bottom of the 6th. Rafael Devers up to hit.
Rafael Devers.
Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. Ball 1 there. That's down and in.
2-2 now.
Swung on, belted. Gone. He dunks it off the foul pole. Rafael Devers the bases. His 17th of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 5-1. And now for Seattle, Jarren Duran. That one in triple digits. Headed towards the corner. And that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second, and he'll pull in there with a stand-up double. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Cal Raleigh will hit next. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Duran around third. He will score. It's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Loud now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Double play ball to second. Glove flip for one, and it's a double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
Robles at the plate now. That's ball one. Next offering is in for a strike. Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and he's on at first.
Now batting, the shortstop,
And first, J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. Check on the runner. Robles dives back in. That one drifts inside. In the air, center field. Adele sizing this one up. And that is the third out of the inning. Back in Seattle, we go to the top of the 7th. And now the center fielder, Joe Adele. Inside. And that's ball one. Right through there for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Next offering is fouled back. Upstairs. 3-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That's to third. The throw to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Spencer Horwitz. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. That one almost got him.
2 strikes.
Struck him out looking. Here's Joey Bart now, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. The M's leading by 5 here in the top half of inning number 7. Just missed.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
What a stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
Now pitching for
and we've got ourselves a pitching change.
Number
Bobby
28.
Miller. He pitched yesterday,
Bobby
and we'll see him once
Miller.
again. So back to the top of the order. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Ryan Reynolds. 0 for 3 in this one. That one's in there. Strike 1. Outside with a breaking ball. The next offering misses. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just missed. Fastball for a strike.
Full count.
Struck him out without a swing. That was pretty nasty.
Now batting the
And
first
now
baseman,
it's going to be Alec Burleson.
Burleson.
Fouled off left side. 1 down, base is empty. In the air, left field. York on the move. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. So now here's the
Now
DH, Julio Rodriguez.
Julio Rodriguez.
And that is downstairs. Ball 1. The pick behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Breaking ball misses down and away. And it's fouled away. That's outside. And it's 3-2. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
You can stomach
Now
a 2-out
batting,
walk to
the
certain
third baseman,
players, but with his
Rafael
speed, this guy out there in the
Devers.
base pass, it could turn into 2 or 3 bases.
Devers at the plate and takes high there.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. And it stays fair. It's in and out of his glove. Here's Rodriguez trying to score. Safe at the plate, and the missed play cost them a run. It's 7-1.
Well done. Drives in the run. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Duran in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Now one missed. And that's downstairs and outside. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That misses the zone. 3 and 1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Man on second, 2 down. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Raleigh stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there.
Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul. Devers on second. Durant on at first with 2 down. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And they'll do it again. Two on, 2 outs. That missed by a lot. 2 and 2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Squirts away a little bit. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And they're all loaded up.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the wall.
Number 8.
Very gritty.
Second baseman.
2 outs.
Brandon.
Bases full. Here's the second baseman, Brandon Lowe. That's in there. That's strike 1.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Here's the 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him. Good job at damage control right there.
Now pitching for
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start
Number
the 8th.
47.
Matt Brash.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
At the plate for
Leading off for
Pittsburgh,
Pittsburgh,
Jack
the right
Sawinski.
fielder, Jack Sawinski.
Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-0.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
That one inside. Now 2-0.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. It's hard to hit a baseball much better than that, and even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit velo of 114 miles per hour. Tell you what, that's a very impressive swing of the bat.
He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark, but obviously out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
1-1.
Runner at first with no outs here.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at-bat alive.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Loud to second, relay to first, double play. And now Jared Triolo.
I think 4, 6, 3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play. But right there, very well done.
That's out to center field. Robles under this one. And that is that.
Now pitching for
Back
the
now,
Pirates.
new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Braxton Ashcraft.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way, because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Victor.
Now here is Victor Robles. First pitch, and he just misses. Ashcraft, in his rookie season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Just missed. And that one way outside. And that's ball 2. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Line drive, base hit right field.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately.
Number 10.
Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
B-Ray coming to the plate now. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Adele sizes this one up. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. So man aboard. Now the number 2 hitter, Alec Burleson. Just off the inside edge. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. And that will end the inning. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Emerson Hancock.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Vaughn Grissom. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Missed with a changeup. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball, that's high.
That one to first. Fair ball. Boots it. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Still able to fire over. He's in there. Back to the top of the order. Nick York getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1. And there's a ball.
Ball 1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Here at the top of the ninth. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's a 1-2. Out towards right center field. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. Emmanuel Valdez, the next Pirate to hit. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Swings through that one, out in front that time. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Stuck him out. And the Pirates with only 1 out left. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Joe Adell. That's a strike. It's 0-1. Grissom at third with 2 away. That clips the zone. That is strike 2.
0-2.
The Pirates down to their final strike. And that is a good eye on a pitch down low. Now 1-2.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
And a slider misses down and away. And that's downstairs. And the count's full. That one drilled left field. He's got it. Ball game. And the Mariners even this series up at a game apiece.
Well, Boog, 4 games wasn't too long of a losing streak, but they're definitely happy to be back in the win column. Now you can turn things around, get on the right track, and probably start a winning streak from here.